Hi, I'm Savannah. I'm 25. I'm from Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The limit is $1,500. You have $1,213.85 with $30.44 of interest accruing and a minimum monthly payment of $42.
Yeah.
But when you got the product, how are you expecting to pay for the product in the first place? This eBay product.
I was gonna pay it the minimum monthly. And
No. You said you accidentally got approved.
Yes.
If you didn't get approved, how are you going to pay for it?
I was just not going to get it because then I didn't have the money for it.
So you applied to buy it and you thought, that's not an accident though. You applied for it. You applied for the credit. That's not an accident. You just got approved.
Well, I mean, if they approve it, then that's great. Then I'll be like, okay, then I can use that and then pay it back later.
That's not an accident. You applied for it.
I didn't understand what the two separate accounts were. I thought they were the same account.
You shouldn't apply for anything that you don't understand.
Okay.
No?
I mean, yes, I agree with that. I think at that time I was like, oh, well, it's fine because then I have an extra credit card. So then if I need that for emergencies, I'll just leave it alone. Which that didn't happen.
So I'm guessing, just from the sounds of it, some of the things that you said, okay, correct. Like if they said, just go, they're your parents. They're who you listen to. They're like, just go take all the debt. Yeah, that's. Now, some of the deflection that you're like, oh, but they didn't teach me and all this stuff like that. It's like, okay, come on. No one else gets taught that. And they didn't convince you to build your balances on the credit cards. But I'm assuming through the lack of knowledge from them, lack of knowledge to you, have you ever heard of this little fancy thing known as an emergency fund?
No, actually.
Okay, so credit cards, they don't really cover, they're not really good for emergencies because they accumulate interest. You'll never beat it with your investments, really, unless you have some weird unicorn. We have an emergency fund to cover those expenses. But if you do have to put it on a credit card, which sometimes that does happen in situations where people do not have a fully funded emergency fund yet, then you cut down on everything. You cut down on absolutely everything until you pay off that debt and then build up the fully funded emergency fund. So you're just sitting there like... Today, let's talk real quick about one of the smartest financial moves you can make. If you've got a family, securing term life insurance should be at the top of your to-do lists. And hey, I know it sounds all serious and adultish, but hear me out. Let me introduce you to Fabric by Gerber Life. It's important to note that this isn't the same prehistoric life insurance that your parents had. Fabric was created by parents for parents, so they totally get that you want quality without the hassle. Imagine getting $1 million in coverage for less than the cost of your daily Starbucks. Yep, it literally costs less than $1 a day to get started. And the best part? You can apply totally online, all on your schedule. No appointments or piles of paperwork. Just apply when it's convenient for you. Like I said, not your parents' high maintenance life insurance. You could literally be covered in less time than it takes to watch your daily dose of funny cat videos with no exam required. So why go with Fabric? Because they're backed by Gerber Life and they've been trusted by families for over 50 years. And with over 1,800 5-star reviews, you know that they're doing something right. Plus, they offer more than just life insurance. We're talking free digital wills, another thing you definitely need, investment accounts for your kiddos to start setting them up for financial success, and tools to manage your family's finances, all right from your phone. So do yourself a favor and head to meetfabric.com/Caleb and apply today to lock in your low rates now. Especially if you're young and healthy, there is no better time to do it. It's quick, there's no risk to apply with their 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can cancel anytime. Seriously, don't wait. Apply now at meetfabric.com/Caleb, meetfabric.com/Caleb. Thanks again to Fabric for sponsoring this episode.
Well, so I thought about saving up money, having some kind of savings account. But when I brought it up in conversation, oh, should I be saving for my retirement and all that stuff?
With who?
My parents.
Well, your we've learned that your parents are stupid when it comes to finances, so why even talk to them?
Because they were kind of the only adult I guess I felt like I could.
Yeah, but obviously not financially.
Now I'm no.
Now? Okay, how long did it take you to learn that? 6 years? 7 years?
6 months. That I'm okay.
So when you were going into all the student loan debt, you didn't realize that was bad until just recently?
Yes, when they started asking for student loans to start paying now. Now that's actually I have to start paying students. Because then now they're saying, oh, well, we can't pay the Parent Plus loan. We need you to pay.
This thing you bought on eBay, once you realize, even if it was an accident, even though that's not how it works, why don't you just sell it?
Because I really like the camera and it was
okay, so you wanted it, so you would have gotten it anyway with that. Okay, so it wasn't an accident. Because if it was an accident, what I do is, whoopsie, it's an accident. Let me get rid of it and then pay off the debt. That's what I do when an accident happens.
Yeah, but like, it was a really good camera and...
Okay, well, that's
you know.
But then it wasn't an accident. You would solve it. Also, can you afford this?
I can kind of afford...
Spoiler alerts, late payments coming. Can you afford this?
I guess with the late payments, no. And the account is closed, so I actually can't use the account anymore.
Good. Why is it closed?
Because I couldn't pay it. So then I had to catch up with the late fees and late payments, and so they closed the account, so I can't use it anymore.
You have a Disney card. How the and why the do you have a Disney card?
So ironically, we were at Disney, and they were offering a promotion. We'll give you, I think it was like at the time, like $500 if you sign up for a Disney card and you get approved. And I was like, oh, well, that seems like a good idea if we go to Disney. So I signed up, and then they approved it. And if you spend a certain amount, you'll get that money back. So then I spent it for another Disney vacation to get the rewards dollars. And at that time, my parents were also like, oh, well, we'll help you pay it back. And
this thing, I just need to know. Would they agree? Yeah. If I called them right now, would they say, yes, that's what we said? We said we will pay back all of her little debts if she takes us out the debts?
They would probably say yes, but... But they'll probably like, oh, well, she's an adult. She can pay it.
Well, I mean, and you took it out. It was still your responsibility. But, of course, I mean, there could be some manipulation behind it if they said they would pay for it and they really tried to convince you to get it. But they would agree with that.
I mean, now they probably would. Probably. I mean, yeah. They're just kind of like, no, it's your debt. You take care of it.
Yeah, but would they agree that they convinced you to take it out and saying they'd pay for it?
Well, my mom was there when I signed up for the card. And she was like, okay, yeah, just do this and it'll be fine. And I was like, okay.
That's different than saying that she'll pay for it. Saying it'll be fine is different than I will pay for this.
Well, for a bit, they were kind of helping me pay for it.
No. Did they say they would pay for it?
They didn't say those exact words.
Why say that then? Why? I mean, that's just like an immediate, just like, you're just trying to, like, you're bullshit. Don't bullshit. Okay, on the Disney card, the special little Disney princess card, limit $3,000, but we're over that by $51.25. Great. What? It's at its limit. Why are you purchasing $374.21? If it's accruing $53 and you're only making the minimum monthly payment, and it's at its fucking limit, now it's above the fucking limit because of the interest rate. Why are you possibly purchasing $374.21?